everyone, and welcome to Reptile News. Now this one's coming out a little late, and to be honest with you, I'm not even sure it's going to be rendered and uploaded by Saturday. So technically this is Friday's show, but I'm starting it late Friday. It is, what time is it on my trusted computer here? It's 3:19 p.m. So anyway, it'll be out when it gets out, and we're going to start today's news in Florida, where a 55-year-old man was out in his yard and apparently spotted a snake. He went back in his house to get his gun, and this is where everything gets a little bit crazy. You see, apparently, he says while trying to dispatch this snake, it wrapped around his leg, it tripped him, and I'm trying to picture a snake tripping. Anyway, his gun accidentally discharged and he shot himself in the ankle. Now, you know, I had a lot of fun stuff to say about this story, but I think he kind of paid the price for what he did. I mean, I don't condone going out and shooting snakes. I understand people do it. I don't cry over it, but at the same time, the guy went to kill the snake. He ended up shooting himself in the back of the ankle. No word on the condition of the snake, whether it lived or died, and moving on. Now, before we move on to one of our biggest story, really, of today, I wanted to hit on a few quick things. I put a link on the website for you guys. It's about attracting reptiles to your gardens, and, you know, I think all of us that are really into snakes or lizards or whatever it may be just love going outside and seeing them, especially in our own properties. And you know, whether you have an apartment with a small flower bed, or like me, a little bit of land that stuff lives and breeds on. It's sweet going out there and being able to see the stuff out in the wild. And anyway, there's a link on the website. Go check it out if you are interested in attracting reptiles to your garden. I think this might do really good for you. And another real quick one, scientists are saying that evidence really points at dinosaurs at being warm-blooded, and you know, the evidence they speak of is you know, a lot of stuff to do with their bones, the rings in their bones and everything that they share with mammals and everything. And you know, I know a lot of people are not 100% interested in dinosaurs here. I think they're a pretty cool topic, and after all, it is reptile related, and this is Reptile News, so I figured I'd throw that in for you. And the last story we're going to talk about is the status of the king cobra. Now, recently, the International Union for Conservation of Nature has added the king cobra to its red list, saying that overcollection, whether it be for medicinal use, meat, skin, or something, and of course habitat loss is causing critical issues for the snake. And you know, while I've never followed the king cobra, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, it's a sweet snake. I love all snakes, but I don't have one. I know people that do, not personally over the internet, that do have them, that probably follow them a lot closer than me. But I had no idea that this particular species was this close to extinction, to actually be added to a red list. So that is definitely news to me. And they're apparently saying that even with this endangered status, the overcollection and habitat loss is still creating a big problem for these snakes. And also, since we're in Southeast Asia and everything, and you know, we got to talk about the Burmese python. Now, everybody here in America knows that, you know, the Burmese python, with the recent constrictor bans and stuff, we know about the injurious status of this snake, and it is an invasive species here in Florida. But actually, in the Burmese python's home range, it apparently is endangered as well. And they're saying that, again, overcollection, meat, skins, and stuff, they're saying that there is not too terribly much hope for this species in its home range. They are saying that 10% of snakes, you know, in China and Southeast Asia are vulnerable or endangered, and up to 43 of these snakes, regardless, again, of this listing, are still over-collected. And of course, in China with this status, they're saying that over-collection, over-harvesting and stuff is still causing dramatic declines of these snakes. And even though population levels there show no hope of recovery, the collection and decline of these snakes continues. And that, my friends, has been all your news for this Friday or Saturday, whichever this comes out. If you'd like to read any more about these stories, all those links are right down below here in the description. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White. Now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other. We'll see you next time.
I'm just an angry individual at a pivotal point, declining the spiritual physical as I rip to annoy every last man standing through this outlandish panic, worldwide famine, with hopes outstanding. We all try planning, but the luck of the draw keeps the eternally flawed in an infinite fall. With the clip in the claws, the Lord's picking you off for sipping a soft drink while you're tripping up north. It all seems tragic, they all stay laughing like I'm cursed with black magic or hurt with John Maddock, all play by play. I take it day by day and walk by faith to bury the hate with each step I take and breath I make. My spirit escape and left by faith in Christ. Damn. Where's my God-given soul? So I steadily flow and weather each road.